Okay, so here's the thing with air sealing. Oftentimes, I think people think about air sealing strictly from an energy perspective. And while the energy folks are right, air sealing is an important part of the home's performance, really, I think that when we think about air sealing, we should be thinking about it from a durability perspective. The value of air sealing in the structure is mostly so that you control the flow of air from our warm conditioned spaces to our unconditioned spaces. Really, that what I'm talking about is that the outside. And if I have a pathway that goes from inside to outside, and it's cold out here and it's warm in here, then my potential for condensation as that warm, moist air moves towards that cold surface is really high. And the last thing that I want is for water to start to condense within the wall assembly itself. So air sealing is one of these things. It's like a Ziploc bag. It's the zip part of the Ziploc bag. It keeps the stuff in the bag that you want in the bag, right? If you thought of, like, I don't know, popcorn. You put popcorn in a baggie, think of the popcorn as the water molecules and the air, and you want to keep it on the inside of the baggie. You zip it shut, right? Same kind of thing here. We're going to put sealant over our gaps. We're going to spray foam our wall cavities. We're going to make sure that we go around, and anywhere there's opportunity for air to move into that assembly, get out of the baggie, that we're going to seal it up. Do our best to try to control it. That's why we call it a control layer. So air control layer. We have vapor control layer. We have thermal control layer. We have air control layer. We have a bulk water control layer. That green on the outside, that zip, or that black, that Benjamin Obdike, that's our bulk water control layer, right? So when it's raining, the water hits the structure and it rolls right off. Air control layer is on our structures in two locations. It's on the outside, where we tape all of that zip sheeting and we tape all of that Obdike, and we've got a good air seal on the outside. But we have that foam, so we know it's three-dimensional. So we also foam around our connections. And then, just to play it safe, because we just don't want air from the inside moving out, we air seal on the inside as well. So we try to put these control layers in multiple locations, and hopefully a little redundancy does the trick. Don't confuse an air control layer with a vapor control layer. For too long, people use plastic to kind of be their all-in-one solution, air and vapor control. But the problem was it was a block. It's just more than a control layer. With vapor, we don't necessarily want to block it, we just want to slow it down. So air control is really going to be those joints, those connections, places where air can slip by unnoticed.